Hello, everyone. It is me, Danielle J. Mitchell, your up and coming queen of real estate, and I'm here for another episode of Tuesday Tip at 2. Hey everybody, hello everyone. It is me, Danielle J. Mitchell, Queen of Real Estate Social Media Extraordinaire. Now I'm here for today's and this week's Tuesday Tip at 2. Listen, I'm not going to be before you long, but before we get started and talking about managing your emotions during transactions, I need to let you guys know that I'm a PA licensed realtor and I service the Philadelphia and surrounding suburbs that would include but are not limited to Delaware County, Delaware County, Montgomery County, and Bucks County, and any other county that is in the surrounding area of the Philadelphia Metropolitan area. Okay, but I'm not going to be here before you long because I need to get some things done today. Listen, I also need to let you guys know if you have not subscribed, liked, commented, shared, please do so. Okay, hit that all notifications button. And I am starting in this topic where we're still continuing in this home trend series, but today I'm talking about emotions. Okay, emotions. Let's talk about emotions. Emotions, how to manage them when you're in the home buying process. One quick tip, okay, that you need to have when you're managing your emotions is having a support system, okay? Having a support system, a proper support system. I find that sometimes our support systems that we have during a home selling or home buying process can be a bit more detrimental than they are helpful. And a lot of times people realize that they can't count on the multitude, but they need to scale back and maybe count on the one or two. Or quite honestly, many times my buyers will opt to just rely on me, which is absolutely fine. But having a support system that is going to be unbiased, that's going to help you to balance things, right? Balance what you want. And make sure that they have your best interest at heart. Number one, making sure that you have the proper support system to help you navigate home buying, to help you navigate even selling your house, because that can still be emotional, but helping you to navigate your emotions during the home buying and or selling process. Another thing that you want to do is communicate with your realtor. Okay, being able to communicate with your not just your realtor but your team. Communicate with your realtor, communicate with your lender if you have uneasiness, because a lot of times having that communication, being open, we, the team of us, are able to, put at bay maybe some of the fears, some of the frustrations, some of the things you may not understand. We can be able to help to explain it in a way to help ease one of the emotions that come up, that is anxiety or emotions of confusion. We can help put it at bay with just facts, with just letting you know, but like, hey, it's okay. This is something that's normal in the process, or please know this is not the end of the world. This is just a hiccup. This is just a bump, because a lot of times that's what happens, right? And we can be triggered by certain steps in the process. So being able to just simply communicate, being honest, being open. And that's why, as I said in the videos before, it is important to have a team that you feel comfortable with. It's important to have a realtor that you feel comfortable with, where you can be able to express yourself and it's not going to be weird, or you're not going to feel like you're being judged, and express yourself in a way that can be an outlet for you so you can still get to your goal of buying and or selling. Weighing the pros and cons. Number 3, weighing the pros and cons. Having a really good assessment of what's the pros, what's the cons, because a lot of times we can catastrophize. I hate saying that word. I always mess it up. But pretty much blow things out of proportion, make things seem bigger than what they really are. And that's what, when managing your emotions, knowing that, is it the end of the world? Is this the end all be all? Let me write down my pros and cons. Let me write down what I really want. Let me make sure that I'm balancing my emotions and this experience out properly. Having a therapist. Number 4. Now, hopefully in the world today, therapy is not something that's taboo, but that's something we can all utilize, because all of us need it at a certain time. But if you're one who, believes in therapy, which we all should, honestly. But during the home buying process, you may need to utilize having a therapist help walk you through the journey, be able to talk things out. Now, like I said, one of my jobs as a realtor is definitely being a therapist slash counselor oftentimes, right? It's more than just selling a house. It's more just getting you through the transaction. A lot of times I have to have the conversations, right? I don't mind that at all, because that's the person that I am. So it doesn't bother me at all to be able to take the time to listen, to share, to give advice, because there's other things happening in people's lives other than selling or buying a home, right? So being able to be that listening ear. But if you're able to also get a therapist during the process to be able to vent, to help kind of, clear all those things out, help navigate, that is a wonderful tip for you to have when you're managing your feelings during the process. And lastly, I will say your faith. Whatever faith you are, um, being able to pull on that and utilize that during your process is paramount. Knowing that there's something that's bigger than yourself, knowing that something is, faith in God, um, whatever that looks like for you, but knowing that there's something bigger than yourself, something that is in control of everything, and certainly in control of the situation that you find yourself in, is important to aiding in managing your feelings. So being able to navigate during our process is so important, and knowing that, hey, I'm not by myself, I'm not alone, and being able to pour out those emotions, being able to put things into perspective is something that is going to be able to help you in managing your emotions. Listen, that was a quick one today. I hope that helps you guys. It's a busy, busy, busy day today, in a good way. But I just wanted to put that out there because, of course, giving tips on different things regarding real estate, home buying process, selling process, all those different things is great. But managing our emotions when it comes to real estate is I run into it all the time. And I really wanted to take the time to, and I've talked about it before, but I wanted to, give a current updated version of talking about it because there are emotions that you go through, the disappointments, right? If you lose out on an offer, if you really fell in love with a property, um, and if you're letting go, if you're selling your house and you're letting go of a property that you had your family in, that you raised your family in, that you shared a life with somebody in, those things can bring up emotions, right? During the process, it can be stressful, it can be frustrating, it can be anxious. You can be excited, you can be happy. So being able to navigate all the ebbs and flows of what you may feel during the process is important and critical. Listen, if you're looking to buy, if you're looking to sell, I need you to go to book.djmrealtyco.com. Again, book.djmrealtyco.com and schedule yourself a consultation. And so we can get you started on buying or selling. Listen, that's all for today. Remember, there's no place like home, no place like home buying. I will see you for next week's and all new Tuesday tip at 2. Bye bye.